All right guys, this is the first ever action camera with a 1/1 inch square sensor. So you can get all your open gate, horizontal or vertical crops, and it also has a variable aperture that's gonna really help you with close focus and low light filmmaking. So, yep, it's pretty badass. And it's the DJI Action 6.
Look at all these chicks.
I know you guys are used to me doing crazy shit in all of my DJI videos, but we're going to change it up for this one. And I'm going to vlog on the Action 6 because every time I've used the Action 6 for BTS or POV shots or anything like that, people don't believe me that it's an action camera. Because these cameras are that damn good now.
Right off the bat, the first giant upgrade on this is gonna fix the issue that you guys may have just seen. And that issue is on every action camera, the minimum focus is horrendous. And now that DJI put the largest sensor available for an action camera into the Action 6, it's gonna make minimum focus even worse. But there's two solutions now. The first giant one is the DJI Action 6 has a variable aperture. So you go from f2 and close all the way down to f4. When you close down to f4, it's going to increase your close focus like crazy. Now, obviously I was indoors, it was a rainy day, and so the f2 really helps for low light. So I had the camera in auto and the camera was favoring the auto mode. Looking back, I should have put it at f4, or if I'm going to use the Action 6 for vlogging and not action stuff for the day, I'm going to throw on their new macro lens. When you throw on the macro lens, you're able to get just as good as close focus when you're at f2. And then if you put it down to f4 with the macro lens, it's going to increase the close focus even more.
Guys, I'm at Bike Shed, I frequent here a lot. I got to get a portrait of Will here.
Hey, oh my God.
So guys, the cool thing is, now that we have a square sensor, I can still place the camera vertically and still do a horizontal crop in post. So this is dope. One thing that is a bummer about all the DJI Action cameras is they don't have built-in quarter 20s, which honestly, I don't even know how they would fit one in here because obviously it would go into the camera. So you got to use all the attachment pieces. What's cool though is if you have the DJI Osmo 360, or if you had a DJI Action 5 or the Osmo Nano, all the attachments should still work. I will say though, all of my third-party attachments that I've been investing into, none of them have really worked on the new Action 6. So I guess they made tiny little tweaks to it. And sadly, all the third-party stuff that's a little bit more robust and beefy, it won't fit onto here. But all the previous DJI Action attachments should still work. So this attachment is actually from the Osmo 360. This is the magnetic mount. I've used this in so many videos. You guys are always asking me for a link. It will be in the description, guys. Feel free to still comment. Where's the link though? I was hoping there's gonna be more puddles. There's not, but we're gonna see what we can do, and we're gonna do a bunch of action shots, and then we'll get back into talking about the camera. For a lot of stuff like this, I've been using the Action 5, and it's great because I can wirelessly connect their new little mini mic 3s, the mini mic 2s, the mini mic, pro mics, all their mics. So you can connect directly to the cameras, and I'll have a 32-bit float, and we have a 1/1 inch sensor, and it's a full 1x1 sensor. So it's gonna be great for vertical and horizontal. All right guys, we're in a super loud bar. I have noise reduction on the mic set to high. I don't think there's any chance of it working well in here, but let's interview Aaron real quick. Aaron, what camera did you bring?
I got the old trusty iPhone, but the one rocking on my shoulder is the Fuji X106.
My first thoughts, this is more my vibe for sure.
I like a dive. The tables are throwing me off, but other than that, I really like it.
I was here like a month ago. Yeah, I've been here before.
I don't know if I suck or if Aaron sucks.
I'm ass.
I'm heading back home now. A couple of years ago, I moved back to my hometown, which is near Yucaipa, California. Right now, so there's no traffic. It's only an hour-long drive. So, yeah, I got home pretty late, pretty tired today. But it's a film day, and I have Jared go for 3 hours before he goes and makes real money. So we're gonna grab coffee here at Slow Bloom, and then we're gonna go film. And we're really just gonna go mudding and get dirty.
It's fun.
And film what we can.
Let's do it.
This is what's sick about vlogging with an action camera, because I can go from, you know, rigging up the action camera like this, and then it's back in my hands with mud all over me. And it just does it all. And again, we now have one of the largest sensors in an action camera. We have 10-bit log. So I can actually get a freaking good looking image out of here and match it to my other cameras. The other camera that we're filming on today is the Nikon ZR, and we're filming in the Red Raw for most of it. This is what 10-bit log's so important for, because I would be able to get as close as possible the two images. Obviously, the bokeh, all that, it's not gonna be the same, but the colors, it's gonna be in the same family. It's gonna be similar. We just noticed I look like a rebel Star Wars character with this get up. So guys, I have these side steps here. This should just, oh yeah. On that, and I didn't really check to see if it's safe, but we'll find out. And if we run over it, it'll be a good test on if it can handle whatever, how heavy this is. I know all you tech heads cringing right now. Like, we got mud in the... So we got so much mud that even the mount, I'm gonna need water. So obviously action cameras are waterproof. I don't know if it can handle just this, but we're doing it. I gotta get it in the mounts. Boom. And there we go. It's like new. Yes. Cool. All right. So I don't know if you guys could tell, but we're drenched and covered in mud. That's kind of the joys when it comes to action cameras. There's no stress, because I know this thing can handle mud. I could throw this in the mud right now. I know it's gonna be just fine. So this is the joy, especially again with these DJI Action cameras. I know this is sponsored, but I genuinely have been using my DJI Action 5 so freaking much for BTS, like on photo shoots and stuff, obviously for action shots, all my motorcycle shots. And again, people always ask me, what camera is that? Thinking it's gonna be like a full frame Sony or some shit. And it's a DJI Action 5. So with this, once again, it's just taking everything up to the next notch. So far, the image quality really doesn't seem like a huge, gigantic difference over the Action 5, because the Action 5's footage was already stunning. But now, again, we have the 1/1-inch sensor, square sensor, all the added new features, and blah, 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 blah. So I think it's a worthy upgrade. If I had it, obviously I'm getting to keep this, I would 1000% go out and buy it. I did just buy the DJI Osmo Nano. I bought the Mic 3s. So, you know, I still buy a lot of DJI products myself. This is our aperture. You can see we go into fixed 2.8 or starburst f4. I kind of hate that they're calling it starburst. I think they just call it f4, maybe close focus or something. And then on the right side, you can see we could do f2 to f4, f2.2 to f4, f2.4 to f4, f2.6 to f4, f2.8 to f4. If you just want to use like a traditional type action camera, just do this, because this is going to give you the best option for close focus. But if you're doing low light stuff, f2 is going to really help you. On top of that, we have normal 10-bit color, or we have D-Log M 10-bit color. What's cool, if you use the normal 10-bit, we now have film looks on here. I guess that's what we'll call them. But they sadly do not work in the custom aspect ratio. And default though, it should work 4K 4:3, 24 frames per second. And if we go over here, we have film tones. And what's sick, we have the percentage. This is genius. There's other action cameras that do similar things, but you cannot adjust the limit on them. So I'm going to turn all of them up to 100. and I'm gonna film a clip with each look. This is normal color, normal color. This is film look CC at 100%. We're now in NC. Fujifilm has a similar named film emulation, and from the back of the screen, it looks very similar to that. This is TR film look, TR. WT, I'm really liking this one. I think I would turn it down though for sure. This is the film look WT. Again, all these are at 100% right now. So far, this looks pretty sick. This is film look FE, FE. This is film look NV. This looks like edits I used to do 10 years ago when I used to go overboard. But again, it's 100%. All right, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed that little peek into my private life there. I gotta be honest, that was maybe 2-3 days of filming. Usually my life is not that eventful. Somehow the stars kind of aligned. I had homies in town from New York and bumping into friends in LA and everything. But you know, this is what I love about action cameras is it allows me to just document everything. Now, couple things I need to address before we end this video here. You know, now that we're getting, let me bring this in closer actually. So, you know, now that this action camera is getting so just jam-packed with features. Oh my God, this lighting is horrible. Hang on. All right guys, like I said in the beginning of this video, I usually try to go pretty big on my DJI videos purely because the stuff that they make it's perfect for what I do. But for this one, I really just want to enjoy my time with the DJI Action 6. And so I thought I would just use it to document my life. While doing so, I want to document some of my photography. So all the images that you guys are seeing were shot on this Leica MEV1 with this Voigtlander 40mm lens. So I apologize for putting photography in this video if you only care about video. While filming with this, obviously while I've been filming this whole video, you know, as a content creator here on YouTube who gets to mess around with like early release gear, part of our job, sadly, is to be the guinea pig and to find some of the issues and learn the use cases and to communicate that with you guys. So while using this, you know, with my Action 5, I'm so used to just working around action camera limitations, putting it up and just filming with it and making it work. Now with this, the new DJI Action 6, they are now giving us fixes and tools and solutions so we no longer have to mess with those workarounds. Close focus and a 1/1 inch square sensor, yada, 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 everything we talked about in this. The point I'm getting to is obviously there's some shots in the video still where I'm, you know, vlogging with it and it's not focused on me. And that's user error. So moving forward, if I am using this to vlog, I'm just going to lock it at f4 or I'm going to keep the macro lens on there. The difference is if I know we're gonna be getting a little bit dusty, a little bit dirty, and you know, it's gonna be getting tossed around a little bit, I'm just gonna lock it at f4 then and use the normal lens that comes with it out of the box. Now the stock lens on the Action 6 is actually larger than what it is on the Action 5. So you won't be able to reuse all your Action 5 lens attachments on the Action 6, sadly. Now all the days, say if I'm doing like BTS on a fashion photo shoot or I'm vlogging and I'm just in the city, I'm in town, and I'm not doing anything gritty, I'm just gonna use the macro lens. I don't even think I properly show this in the video, but you just spin this right here. It's almost like having a focus gear. When you go that way, you're on the flower, which is like the macro mode, and then you have your infinity focus. So you can still get infinity focus even while this is attached. So that's how I'll be using it moving forward. But again, sadly, if you have the macro lens attached, you don't get that square inch sensor, but you still get 4:3 aspect ratio, which is still using a lot of the sensor. You're just not getting as much vertical out of there, which is fine because I prioritize horizontal content personally. And it's the DJI Action 6.
Fuck you, kid.